What's up, YouTube? Sophia here. Just wanted to say thank you so much for clicking into this video, and I wanted to give a little bit of background on this video in particular. I actually filmed it about 2 weeks ago. It's just been taking me just a little bit longer than I wanted, mostly because I'm getting used to the workflow, how I want to get my system all set up, and also getting used to the idea of having a camera in my face and telling a story other than doing product reviews and other stuff that you might have seen on my channel. Again, I'm looking forward to getting more of this content out to you just because I've been enjoying it, to be honest. It's super fun, and it helps me get my creative outlet out. So other than that, please feel free to subscribe to the channel and also like this video. It really helps get that support. So again, thank you so much, and I hope you enjoy it. Intro. Good morning, YouTube. How's it going? So today I am gonna start my morning with cardio, and I have to take Bruce to the vet. But basically what I was saying was today I had to take Bruce to the vet because he took a little bit of a spill on Thursday. Well, it wasn't really a little bit of a spill, it was kind of something that was enough to have him, so that we have like 6 or 7 steps at the front porch, and he will typically run down at lightning speed and jump off of those steps. I think that maybe he either jumped too high or went too fast, but he missed the jump, and I believe he landed with his back legs extended and hit the concrete with his hips or his belly. He starts crying, and I thought that maybe he got involved with the fight with a cat or something like that, but I came around to find him. There was no cats. He was on the ground dragging his feet, and I thought he broke his back or he broke his legs. I took him back to the room, and while I was trying to figure out what to do, I let him lie in bed for a little bit. He started walking around, and then about an hour later, I took him to the Dover Lewis Emergency Veterinary Hospital. They took a look at him, and he was at that point walking around. I took him for a little walk around the block. At one point, when the nurse was looking at him, he stood up on his hind legs, and they said, "It's not really an emergency. We think that he's okay. You know, take him home, monitor him over the night. If it gets worse, obviously bring him back, or go see your vet." So it's Monday now. I decided that I wanted to take him to the hospital, or to the veterinary, our regular vet, and so I just dropped him off with them. They're going to take a look and see if there's anything that requires more treatment, or if he just needs to continue to take it easy. So right now I'm at the gym, and I'm about to go in and do my morning cardio. Let's get started. morning cardio is done. I'm actually headed over to my friend Ian's house because we're gonna go get some vape juice because I'm on that vape life. I don't know why I'm nervous. Anyway, so I just wanted to kind of go over some of the things that I've been working on lately. So I've taken a break from powerlifting based on the fact that I'm not necessarily completely satisfied with my body. I feel like I've gotten to a really good place. Since about 2017, November 2017, I joined 24-Hour Fitness and have begun or reignited my fitness journey. And since then, my goals have changed a lot. So when I started, it was first about I want to lose weight. I want to get in shape. I want to be skinny, right? I want to get as skinny as I can so I can be tiny and precious and perfect, right? I noticed that doing that really put me in a place where I didn't feel particularly happy all the time. I felt constantly run down. I wasn't eating very well, and it honestly triggered a lot of my eating habits when I was like in a full-blown eating disorder. So what happened was I had hurt my knee doing some clean and jerks, I think, and when I brought the bar up to clean, I stepped out awkwardly with bad foot placement and my knee popped out of socket and I hurt it. And that is an injury that I've had to deal with for a few years now before I even started or reignited my fitness journey. And that kind of put me out, and it was a bad place in my life. I didn't feel good. Obviously I couldn't train, and it triggered me to cope using alcohol as a coping mechanism. So I started drinking again, and that's something that I'm really proud of. I think I had been about 2.5 years sober at that point, thinking it would be okay, I could do this again, and it didn't help me at all. So I decided that this is not the route that I want to go down. I'm not trying to get involved with alcoholism again, and I ended up getting a car that month and joined a gym at Ironside, which is located here in Portland, Oregon. I started powerlifting. I thought powerlifting was really cool. The movements are a lot slower. I figured it would help me rehab my knee and still maintain a fit lifestyle. So I started there, and then through one of my mutual friends, Louie, who was currently, or who at the time and still is, being coached by Chris Bridgeford, kind of persuaded me in a sense to work with Chris. And after I had tried out their primal method training, which is like an online, it's just basically like a cookie cutter book, and you use your metric or like your maxes to fulfill those exercises and kind of tailor it to yourself. I did that for the course, and I was about to start again when I decided that I fully wanted to commit to powerlifting. I reached out to Chris, and he said he was willing to train me in person, and so we did. We started training really hard, and I feel like I got a lot out of the training, and I can't wait to actually work with him again as soon as my current situation is it's not a situation, it's just more like I'm just taking a side route, I guess, before I get back into powerlifting. And basically Chris took me through my first meet, which was great. I got second place in my weight class, and I ended up with a 131 squat, which was huge for me. Then I got a 154 bench, which was awesome. And then my deadlift was 285, which I felt was a little conservative for my strength level at that point. But you know what? It didn't really matter. I got my first meet out of the way. I had a total, and I was ready, to go to my next meet. And pretty soon right after that, we started again building, and my next meet was scheduled about 3 weeks ago. It was May 23rd or something like that. May 19th. It was May 19th. Today is the 10th of June. So I worked with Chris, month after month until we got into that meet. And that meet was intense, man. I don't know why. I had put a lot of pressure on myself to be successful, and I think going in there with certain expectations and building it up into what I needed it to be for me, it hurts a little bit to perform the way that I did that day. So if you'd like to hear more about it, I'd love to talk about that. I actually plan to make a video in regards to what happened on that meet day and use some of the footage that we got on that day. But yeah, so I did well. I did as well as I could that day. We got my 230 or 231 squat. I don't know why I said 131. 231 squat, and we got 154 bench, and we got 315 deadlift, which put me 35 pounds over my previous meet total. And so, that's a win. But I wish I could have performed a little bit better. After the meet, I felt that, or like before the meet, I was already kind of considering there's things on my body. For example, like I have a lot of cellulite in my back, and I feel that I've gotten really strong in powerlifting, but if I continue to train that way, I'm gonna have imbalances, aesthetically, on my body. So I wanted to take care of that. I want to be comfortable in my body. I hate, that's a strong word, but I strongly dislike, watching my videos of my training and stuff like that, and there's things that I would like to fix, or there's, certain angles of my body that I like less. Really what I want is to have a more fit and aesthetically balanced body. And so what I decided to do was take a break, do 12 weeks of a recomp, try not to lose any strength, and help myself be the best version of myself, basically. So I took responsibility in regards to, my reality of what I've been eating and how I've been training, and I'm looking forward to seeing where this goes. So right now I'm starting week 3. Yeah, so I just finished week 2. I just checked in with my coach. So I hired Jerry Ward of bios3training.com, bios3 training on YouTube. I signed up for it on his website, and he reached out to me immediately. We got a meal plan in place. We got a training regimen in place, and week 1 did everything that he asked of me. I'm thinking he didn't really like the progress that I was making as far as the body changing too much. The thing about what I had been doing is I eat clean most of the time, so I didn't expect my body to change too much. In fact, I was surprised at the amount of macros that he started me on. So I just told him my goals are, look, I want to get strong. I want to get stronger. I don't want to lose any strength. I want to be more balanced. I feel like I'm really top heavy right now. Like I have a lot of weight in my shoulders. I would like to balance out my legs. My inspiration, I guess, would be athletes like Ashley Horner or, some of these incredible looking women from the WBFF. I don't know, it's like a beautiful mix between really strong and very feminine, and that's what I'm going for. And I want to still be able to perform in powerlifting when I decide to go back, so I have 4 training days right now, and I'm doing cardio for 25 minutes every morning. Nothing crazy, like I'm not running at any speed, I'm not doing HIIT workouts. I think the only thing that scares me is probably the plyometrics, just because of how my knee behaves. The first time I did those plyos, my knee did pop out of socket, so that was really scary. I didn't think that I would have to deal with that so soon, like immediately. Seeing it on paper, I was like, this is gonna be a problem. But I just want to update my channel, and I also feel that I have a lot more to offer than just hair and makeup and stuff, and I love that stuff. So please, again, let me know if you want to see any more of me doing some of that stuff. But what I really like is the idea that I can maybe help people or inspire people to start their own fitness journeys or their own journey of self-actualization, which is kind of like why I'm taking these steps, because I love to train, I love to feel good about myself, and a lot of things have happened lately that I feel that I have to step forward and give something back. I have to show myself that I can make a difference in this world, and in what way, I don't know what that is yet, but I'm trying to figure that out, and it's something that I've been thinking about a lot lately. So here I am. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, please subscribe, but I plan to get these out to you at least once a week. I did get back from the animal hospital. They called me and they told me that Bruce is, from what they can see, perfectly fine. He might just be in pain from the injury that he sustained or whatever, but there's no broken bones. They're saying that it doesn't seem like he's gonna need x-rays. He just may need a little extra care and some time off from being a crazy lightning fast dog. So that was really good news, and right now I think I'm probably gonna eat something. Alright, so here's my second meal of the day. This morning I had eggs and guacamole and oats. Super clean foods, super health foods. Right now I'm gonna get my chicken, asparagus, and guacamole meal. I don't know what my macros are today. I haven't heard back from my coach yet, so we're gonna try to do that real quick. What I'm making right now is we have 4 ounces chicken, some asparagus, and my favorite guacamole from Safeway. They actually make it pre-made, so I don't have to deal with any of the cleanup because I'm super lazy. I don't mind making it. It's like, you know, what costs me more, my time or this $6.99 pack of guacamole? And they have it on sale right now, so I bought 2. I always buy 2 anyway, but save $2 instead of you know, $1, whatever. But yeah, so I'll have 6 beers and meal 2 done. All right, so it's currently 8 p.m. I just heard back from my coach, and he was giving me shit because I told him that last week I had deadlifts on a day where I had lower carbs, and I wasn't able to go as hard as I wanted to. Last time I sent him an email, he said, how's your sleep? How are you feeling? How are your clothes fitting, etc.? That's all biofeedback, right? So I just put that in regards to the deadlifts of how I was feeling, not necessarily because I'm complaining, because that's probably one of the last things I'm gonna do. You know, I'm not a fan of complaining. I'm sitting here and kind of complaining right now, but what I think that somebody needs to understand about me is that if I have a goal, I'm not gonna like puss out, you know. Don't ask me or don't question my will. I don't think we know each other that well yet for him to understand, or maybe he just deals with like all these people that complain and cannot achieve what they seek out to do, or they want to puss out because it gets uncomfortable. But I'm not one of those people. So I just want to get that clear. Anyway, I'm going to the gym and I feel like I'm on fire right now, so it should be good. I'll see you there. First of all, I just wanted to thank you for clicking into this video. It really means a lot for you to take a look at my channel. I look forward to hearing from you guys. Tell me what you think. If you enjoy this kind of content, going forward, I plan to have things a little bit more immediate, so they're not so delayed. A lot of it has just been learning and trying to figure out a workflow here. So again, thank you so much, and please subscribe and like the video. It does really help the channel grow. So anyway, again, thanks so much. Have a good one. Found myself inside all this tension.